Hi everyone, my name is Victoria Palomino and I am a high school English teacher and the dance team coach at Olathe South High School in the Olathe School District. What I'm going to be talking to you guys about today is Google Classroom. And in my school district, there's been a huge push this year to put everything up on Google and to really be utilizing all of the apps that Google offers. So we have been experimenting this year with using Google Classroom. And what I have made for you all to kind of demonstrate this is actually a Google Classroom class for my drill team. And in Olathe, drill team is actually a class that the girls are enrolled in. So I wanted to try it out with my drill team girls. And then if it goes well, I'm going to use it in my regular English class. So the way that you access Google Classroom is you first have to log in using a Gmail account. And in Olathe, all of the teachers already have a Gmail account, and so do the students. But you could use your personal Gmail account to access this as well. So once you log in to your Gmail, you will click on the waffle and then click on the Classroom app, and it will take you to the home page. On the homepage, you'll see all of the classes that the students are enrolled in or that you have created, and you will just simply click on the one that you are trying to work with. So I've been playing around with this just a little bit. So there's already some stuff that I've preloaded on here just in the interest of time. But you will notice that off in the lower right-hand corner, that little plus button is where you would then go to create all of the assignments or announcements or questions that you are trying to post for your class. For drill team, I most often do announcements because the announcements don't necessarily have a due date with them. If you would click on assignment, there is an option for you to set when this is due, and it will tell the students if an assignment is late or not. So it's kind of easy for you to track that. But if you go ahead and click on announcement, this little button will pop up, and this looks pretty similar if you're doing an assignment as well. But you'll notice that there's an option for you to select all students. So this is kind of nice if you only want to send this to like a few students, so you don't want everybody in the class to see it, but maybe, for me, I might say, okay, I just need my seniors to see this announcement, or maybe you just want a specific group of kids to see it. So that's a nice feature. But you can play around with that piece right there. Right here is where you would then type in your announcement. So whatever you're trying to announce the class for drill team, I created one just the other day with our camp packing list, but you could also just send out a quick reminder to your students, like make sure you're studying for your chapter 4 quiz. So you would type your information right in here, and then there's this topic button. And you don't have to select a topic, but I found that it's easier to organize things because the topics have little tabs off to the side on the stream homepage, which I'll show in a second. So you can create your own topics. You'll notice that I have already created calendar, packing list, and our POM routine. So anytime I put up a packing list, I would use that topic so that the girls can easily find it. And then down here, all of the options for attachment. So you can attach a document, you can go directly to your Google Drive and attach something. It is linked with YouTube. So if you have a YouTube video, you can just search the title or even just insert the link and it will embed that video. Or you can even put just any outside link up. And then once you are done with that, you'll hit the post button. And one of the cool things about Google Classroom is that if you are not ready to post it, so let's say that you are just working ahead and you don't want the students to see something quite yet, you can click this little drop down button right here and select a date and a time that you would like the post to automatically show up. So that's been a really helpful thing when I am working ahead of the girls and I don't want them to necessarily see the packing list for next week because it might confuse them. So you can schedule posts that way. So this is what a post would look like, and you'll notice that I have attached our camp packing list so the girls have access to it and they can just easily look up whatever they are trying to find on this page. When you look off to the side, this is what I was talking about when I was discussing the topics. There are little sections right here, so it will just show anything that you've tagged with packing list or anything that you've tagged with the calendar. So going back to this page, this is where all of the things will pop up that you have posted. And as a teacher, this student section is where you see all of your information. So whenever your students are enrolling in the class, they'll actually need this class code right here. And so you can hit display and put it up on the projector, and you can just quickly have all of your students insert that into their Google Classroom, either app, or they can just do it through the website. So that's a really nice feature that Google has put up there for you. And then the last thing, I haven't really played around with this About tab right here, but this is where you can just put any information that is really important to your class, things that are necessarily not going to go away. So eventually I might put the calendar up here. For my English class, I might upload the syllabus to this spot. But this is just a nice way for all of those like important documents that you don't necessarily want to like be pushed down when you're in the stream. So as far as Google Classroom goes, I think that there are a lot of really awesome benefits. Thinking a little bit about Bloom's taxonomy, there are just so many things that you could do on here. You can have, the very low of just simply understanding, all the way up to create and collaborate. You can include Google Docs on here, and so you can maybe have the students collaborate on maybe writing an essay, or you could have them just collaborate on doing a simple worksheet. There are so many options with Google Classroom, and it's free, and I think it is a really good tool that I am planning on using with my English class next year as well.